Hi friends, I am Dr. Krishna. Welcome to Sparsh Homoeopathy. Today we are going to discuss the second part of Lycopodium. Lycopodium is a remedy for deep-acting progressive disease. It is a trimasmatic remedy and seldom requires repetition. It comes under carbonitrogenol constitution, and there is a premature, here the patient shows premature old age and there can be deep furrows on forehead. And patient shows emaciation, upper part of the body is emaciated and lower part is semi-dropsical. The persons are intelligent persons but very weak musculature. And child shows emaciation with a very weak head, very difficult to hold the head. And it is very large in nature. And a lot of medicines for emaciation in our Macula Medica. Natramio, emaciation is very rapid. Even though the person eat very well, there is emaciation. And emaciation more found in neck and throat. And we can see a prominent clavicle in Natramio. Abrotanum, there is emaciation, especially in lower extremities. The skin is wrinkled and skin around neck is wrinkled and very difficult to hold the neck. Then sanicula, there is progressive emaciation. Skin around throat and neck is wrinkled and hangs loose in folds. Argenta nitricum, there is progressive emaciation, especially of the lower extremities. Then ammonium mure, the body is very fat and legs are too thin. Tuberculum, there is emaciation is rapid and it is pronounced, that is rapid emaciation. The person is very lean. Then syphilinum, there is progress emaciation of the entire body. Then in iodum, there is emaciation and ravenous hunger is there, losing flesh while eating well. Then Lycopodium, it is a polychrest remedy, so it is useful for various diseases affecting various organs, mainly the liver, lungs, pancreas, gastrointestinal tract, etc. are affected. There is coldness of the lower extremities and pooling of blood in the lower extremities, so lead to varicose vein, varicose seal, hemorrhoids, etc. And it's a remedy for uric acid or lactic acid diathesis. So calculi on various part of the body, renal calculi, salivary calculi, biliary calculi, etc. And poor digestive power. So there is lack of absorption of food. So patient shows emaciation and there is low vital heat. Then characteristic physical generals, there is an aggravation at 4 to 8 p.m. And the remedies which shows, the Hellebores is the remedy which show an aggravation at 4 to 8 p.m. and Colocin at 4 to 9 p.m. and Macphos 4 to 5 p.m. Then it is a right side remedy. Complaints begins on right side and going to left side. If it is tonsillitis, complaints begins on right side. Then it goes to left side. Or it is uterine ovarian complaints. At first, the right ovary is affected. After that, complaints goes on to left ovary. So complaints begins on right side and go to left side, found in anacardium also. Then remedies which the complaints begin on left side and go to right side, found in lacusis. All the complaints, general spread of complaints from left to right in lacusis, the lacananum left to right again come to left side. Then in colchicum, the rheumatic complaints begins on left side and go to right side. In Sabadilla, throat complaints from left to right. Then ipecac, uterine complaints and GAT complaints begins on left side and go to right side. In Rostock, skin complaints begins on left side and go to right side. Then this Lycopodium is a hot patient and says warm food and warm drinks. Then complaints aggravated from cold drinks and patient needs uncovering. Hot patient so does not want to cover. And there is a craving for sweets also. Then it is a remedy for gastric complaints. There is much accumulation of gas in the abdomen and especially it is found in lower abdomen, so the complaints better by flatus. And there is a distress feeling immediately after eating. Patient wants to eat or hungry in the middle of night. Then there is ravenous hunger, few mouthful fill up to the throat. More he eats, more he craves. And this distress feeling during and immediately after eating, it is found in calibi, and the distress feeling in the abdomen found 2 to 3 hours after eating is found in Naxomica. Complaints can occur after eating bread, oyster, chewing tobacco, beans, onion, etc. Then after taking spirituous liquors also lead to gastric complaints. And headache if he does eat. Headache if he eat little too much is found in Nux moscata. In carbo-vegetabilis, there is excessive accumulation of gas in the upper abdomen, so the complaints better by irritations or belching. And complaints can occur after debauchery and found in late suppers who are taking rich food, etc. There is much accumulation of gas in whole abdomen and complaints aggravation after eating, drinking, etc. Aggravation lying down. And in Syngona, there is much accumulation of gas in the whole abdomen and there is no relief from belching or passing flatters. And it is better, the stomach is very sensitive to touch and better by hard pressure. So bending forward gives relief. And in Taxomica also there is much collection of gas in the abdomen and the patient feels constant nausea and there is vomiting and complains better by vomiting. After eating, there is distress. In morning hours also there is distress and distress feeling is more found 2 to 3 hours after taking food and the person is sleepy after taking dinner. Then there is constipation. Constipation of Lycopodium found in infants and after confinement and those who go away from home. And there is ineffectual urging to pass stool also in this Lycopodium. It is found in Naxomica and Acadium, etc. Then comes the urinary complaints. There can be red sand. There is a uric acid or lithic acid diathesis. So there can be red sand in urine. We can find red sand in child's diaper and child cries before and during urination. And the backache is better by urination and it is a right side remedy, pain from right kidney downwards. Then pain after urination we can found in this Berberis vulgaris, Sarsaparilla, Natrum Thuja, etc. Then pain before urination found in this child cries before urination or pain before urination found in Lycopodium, borax and Sarsaparilla. Right side renal colic is found in Lycopodium, then Sarsaparilla and Equisitum. Left side of renal colic found in Hydrangea, Berberis vulgaris, Tabacum, etc. Then female complaints, the menses is very late, too profuse and too long lasting in nature and there is dryness of vagina, so it is very painful doing intercourse. And other medicines, the painful cohesion due to dryness of vagina is found in lysine, natramure, and sensitivity of vagina is found in Thuja, murex, and platina. And there is physometra and fetus sensationasis. I see fetus appears to be turning somersault. And the vigorous movement of the fetus, it is found in, then they feel as if an animal is moving in the abdomen, found in the medicines such as Thuja, Sabina, sulfur, etc. And while passing stool, there is passage of blood from vagina. In Silesia, we can found while sucking breast, there is passage of blood from vagina. And while passing stool and exercise, etc., there is bleeding from vagina in Umbra gracia. Then comes respiratory complaints. It is a remedy for neglected and maltreated pneumonia. And the lower lobe of right lung is affected. And it hastens absorption or it hastens expectoration. Then expectoration of large quantities of mucus or sputa relieves the complaints. Male affections, impotence in young men. There is strong desire but imperfect erections and premature emission also. Genitalia is very cold, feels relaxed, and during intercourse they fall asleep. Then acnes castus, there is complete impotence, there is no desire and no emission, and there is coldness, flaccidity, and relaxation of genitalia, and it can come after the attack of gonorrhea. Then argan and nitricum, erection fails when coition is attempted, and there can be bleeding from vagina after coition. In caladium, impotence with intense sexual desire, but there is no erection after caress or no orgasm or emission after an embrace. In this selenium, the sexual desire is there, but have lewd thoughts related to sex, but the erection is very slow and emission is too rapid, and there is long continued thrill even after coition, and the person is showing irritability after coition and there can be oozing of semen and prostatic fluid while sitting, while passing stool, during sleep, etc. Another medicine is Damiana. There is impotency with nerve prostration. These are the main symptoms related to Lycopodium. Thank you.